Yeah, welcome in. Welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast live. Yes. I got my guys with me. I got my main man, G. What up, G?
You.
Of course, I got my main man, the Transformer. Transformer, what's popping?
Man, nothing but a G thing, bro. What's going on?
Maintaining. And I got a special guest with me. It is Benjamin Arthur, Fox Sports reporter, covering specifically the NFL AFC South. Ben, thanks so much for joining us tonight, man.
Thank you guys for having me. Excited to be here.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do, we're going to get right to it. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and get to the big topic here. We're going to talk about Steph Curry. So here's the deal, right? Obviously, we saw the incredible play that Steph Curry had in the last two Olympic Games. I think 36 points in the semifinal, 24 points in the final, 17 threes between the two games. Just incredible. If he doesn't play the way he played, they don't win the gold medal, right? His shooting was what kept them in range to come back against Serbia. His shooting was what enabled them to go ahead and close out France with a spirited effort in the gold medal game. So now, with that said, right, we know Steph Curry is a great player. He arguably has been the best player in his era. I know everyone wants to say LeBron, but when they met on the big stage, well, was LeBron?
Are you serious? No, let's not do that today, Bruce. No,
I'm just saying.
Nobody's saying that, bro. Nobody's making that argument.
All right, that's cool.
Let's talk about the topic today.
I'm saying
what I missed, bro. What I missed?
There's nobody saying that, G. There's nobody saying that.
What they say?
That man got four titles and got one MVP out of the four titles. He wasn't that guy.
I'm saying that arguably, Steph Curry is the best player of his generation. Just like they say it's LeBron, but when they met on the big stage, LeBron is 1-3 against
that boy. Curry went to go get his big brother to come back to the park to beat on LeBron. Let's stop, bro.
We're not even doing that, Transformer. That's a silly narrative. But anyway,
stop it, bro. But we gotta stop it, bro. 73-9, and you went and go get an MVP just to beat LeBron James. Let's be 100. Let's be 100.
So hold on.
Be 100.
No. Let's not.
You didn't win no Finals MVP for the first three championships. You wasn't that guy on your team.
Okay, so first of all, he should have been the Finals MVP in the first one.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
All four of them. If you look at all four of them finals, right? Was he average 28 a game in the NBA Finals?
Sounds good. Okay, where's LeBron?
That's one of the best Finals performers ever. So what? But check this out. LeBron averaged all those points. I'm gonna tell you, just like Shannon Sharp said, empty calories, Skip. Empty calories. You under 500 on them big stage. You putting up all them numbers, but you under 500, man. Don't come talking to me about all that. And if you want to talk, he went and got his big brother because he couldn't beat LeBron. Stop it. Because he beat LeBron the first time he took him out.
That was a fact. That man, Draymond Green, went to the car crying, we can't beat this guy.
Oh my God.
That man got us, bro. That man got us. He said
Check this out. Hold on. Check this out. Here it is, and then we'll move on to the
what
main
the boy
event.
said, they let a collegiate to go to KD's house, have a sit down, knocked on his door, come save us.
Check this out. You don't. So what you're doing is you quoting all that wonderful stuff that the media talks because they gotta push the LeBron button, but that's okay.
Oh my God, it's a LeBron, but it's fact.
You already know what it is, bro. You already know what it is.
We got confirmation from the freaking players and the organization on what they did to go get Kevin Durant. That was from the organization. What agenda they got to do to boost LeBron up when that's their opponent?
All right, so check this out.
Here, G, y'all tripping, bro. Nobody's making this argument.
Hold on.
Nobody's making this argument. My bad, not you, G.
So
nobody's making this argument.
First of all, that whole he had to go get his big brother to beat LeBron. That's stupid. That makes no sense because he already beat him in the finals. Secondly,
without Kyrie and Kevin Love, he was by himself and took him 7 games.
You and I both know they beat him in 6 the first time. But anyway,
6. Okay, 6.
You and I both know that if the NBA didn't get a BS stimulus package to LeBron and the Cavs, you and I both know that does not happen and LeBron loses again. Come on, man. You know he got saved by the league. You know that. But that's
saved by the league. But the same guy that got suspended came back and they still lost.
Come on,
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to stop the excuses.
You're not trying to figure out how Big Mo works? You don't know how Big Mo works?
Stop the excuses.
Come on,
so
man.
what was the excuse with a stimulus package where LeBron didn't have Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love to go against Golden State and they lost in 6 games? We don't give that man no slack. But all of a sudden, Draymond is a fucking hothead and he gets all these technicals and he got the last technical that got him put out of a game 5, I believe. Game 5 of the NBA Finals. He gets suspended. Now we pushing the LeBron. It's a stimulus package. What? Well, what was his stimulus package the year before when he had Kyrie and Kevin Love?
That wasn't a stimulus package because the league ain't help him. The league literally helped LeBron win that championship in 16.
So I'm gonna say this, right?
Because you still got to come back and play the game.
This is a Steph Curry day right here. This is
no
Steph Curry.
But I'm not gonna let that slide. I'm not gonna let that slide. Ain't nobody making that argument.
And he had to,
you can't make this LeBron. It's not a basketball, yo.
From a basketball perspective, nobody's making this argument. Nobody's making this argument. Nobody. Steph Curry's not even in folks' top 5 list. We're arguing about Bron being a GOAT. What are we talking about?
That's a stupid. You know good and damn well Bron ain't the GOAT, so we're not even going to do that.
That's the argument.
That's ridiculous.
That's the argument that goes down. Not even folks talking.
Real talk. How can and we're going to move past this, but how can LeBron be the best player of his era when consistently he's getting beat on the big stage? Everybody ate off this dude's plate. They said, "Run that."
So
are you serious?
Curry's watch too.
Come on, man.
He got 4.
Oh my God.
The same amount Bron got. So what do you mean?
He ain't
they both ate. They both.
He ain't under 500 on the big stage.
They both eating good
directly at his expense. All right, but we gonna go ahead and
boy, y'all got me tight, boy. But y'all,
I don't know why y'all making this shit about LeBron, yo. This not about LeBron.
That's Bruce. Bruce did that.
You jumped on it, bro. You jumped on
it. Nobody's making that argument.
D3 nigga dunked on him and
Steve,
shit.
I'm not saying Curry is better
D3
than
walked
LeBron.
on banged on him in the Olympics. Like
what I'm saying is based on what Curry has done throughout this era, throughout his time in the league, it could be argued. It could be argued not that he's better than LeBron, but why it can't be argued that
you want to talk about he changed the game more than LeBron? Absolutely, I'll give you that.
He did that.
Did he change the game in a bigger way than LeBron? Absolutely. But to say the arguable who's the better player,
that's not what I said.
Let's not even
that's all right.
Start that.
All right, that's not all right.
Well, what did you say, Bruce? We're recording. We're live.
Let's go ahead and move on. Let's do this. So the point of this topic, since you was wilding the other day, right?
I was not wild. I was speaking facts.
All right, we're gonna get
speaking facts.
So with what Steph Curry did with his incredible performances in the Olympics, you got
shout out Nick. Shout out Nick. You're one of these bums touching Andrew Bogut. That's
right. That's Australia coming out. Good eye. But where were we? So with what Steph Curry did in the Olympics the other day, we're hearing stuff like Steph Curry is now the greatest point guard of all time. And we actually started hearing that foolishness, what I believe to be foolishness, right after he won his last championship, 2 years ago?
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, 2022. So we started hearing MVP. Steph Curry's
definitely the MVP.
The best point guard of all time and all this. And I'm like, this needs to stop, man. This recency bias thing is crazy. And so for me,
it's high, bro. It's high.
Yeah, it really is. For me, I don't even see Steph Curry as a point guard, right? Me and Transformer were talking about this before you got on, G, but we see Steph Curry, both of us agree on this, that he's more in like that Allen Iverson role, right? Small shooting guard type. Ben Gordon, 6'3" shooting guard, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Steph Curry did play some point guard early in his career, but he really doesn't play like a point guard. He doesn't function like a point guard in his team's offense. It's just because he's small. But for the sake of this argument, let's say that Steph Curry is a point guard. Let's say that. Cool. So let's what we're going to do is we're going to talk about his point guard rank. And the reason we were bringing this up, you and me started getting into it last show, and I'm telling you that if Steph Curry's a point guard, he's not even top 5 all time in point guards. Now,
Steve, let me talk, bro. Steve, let me talk. You're taking my takes, bro. Let me talk, okay?
Right. What I will give him is that obviously Steph Curry is an incredible winner. He has had an incredible impact on the game all the way down to like the freaking grassroots level. You know, people talk about how when you go you go in the gym and you see the little kids, everybody want to be trying to be out here shooting threes before they even, learn how to dribble properly. But all that is cool. But so the point guard is this, not the point guard. The point is this, in my estimation, if we say Steph Curry's a point guard, I don't even think he's top 5 of all time. So I'm gonna let y'all start, and then we get back to me. I'm gonna give my top 5 point guards, and I'm gonna tell why each one is better than Steph Curry. So, you know what? Since this was your idea, you go ahead, G.
Okay. Home field advantage. I get the ball first. You get the ball second half, and then you get to rebuke.
I gotta get the rebound.
Rebuttal everything that I say, right? All right. So I look. I know a lot of people look at Steph. Oh yeah, you know it's gonna be some shit, bro. You know it's gonna be some shit, yo. Like real talk. So I look at Steph Curry as the type of point guard, and I call him a point guard because he's a ball dominant.
I think your mic moved, bro.
He's a ball dominant. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
we're good. So the era that we playing in, there is no positions, right? You got 7-footers bringing the ball down the court. At the end of the day, when I look at a point guard, I'm looking at somebody who's able to facilitate and control the game, right? Mm-hmm. That's Steph Curry, right? He stretches the field. He stretches
facilitate or control the game.
Control, facilitate. He's a shooter. You got to pick him up at half court.
That stretches not a facilitator.
Listen. He listen. So if you look at like all the games that he played, he has like 1,500 points in the fourth quarter in the last 2 minutes throughout his career. That's 13 seasons, 1,500 points. He is that guy that you have to pick up at half court. Mm-hmm. Some people, when it comes to passing the ball, that's not really a skill that you can study for, you can practice, right? You're just running the offense, right? We seen that in the 90s. We seen Zeke running the offense, but at the same time, he averaged 20 points a game. Zeke averaged 20. Jason Kidd, 13 points a game. That's he was more of a pass dominant player. Everybody know that. He didn't have that killer instinct that you see
Jason Kidd?
Jason Kidd.
Well, not from a shooting standpoint.
Yeah, not from a shooting standpoint, not from a finisher's standpoint. I'm gonna say that, not from a finisher standpoint. And so what we're seeing is another level of a point guard that's coming in here. We seen another notch. Before it was like, all right, you pass the ball. That's all you doing. You just passing the ball. Now you got that triple threat. Now you got the triple threat. You have to account for everybody on the court now. You can't
He's not even operating out of a triple threat though.
He is. What do you mean?
Steph Curry ain't going in a triple threat often.
What you talking about, bro? Like what you got?
Draymond
you know what the triple threat
Green is the main initiator of offense.
What is the triple threat?
You want to believe that Draymond, that all the offense run through Draymond Green? He's a decoy.
It's primarily ran
through
Draymond.
Wings, yo. He's a shooter. It's wings. They're gonna pass him the ball on the wing. But if you look at his stats, yo, like if you look at the MVPs, all MVP, he got two-time MVP in the league, right? Mm-hmm. This is his first Olympic. That was the only thing he needed. All-time leader in 3 points. Steph is a turnover, right? But when we take the scale back and we used to a more traditional point guard that'll allow you throw the ball in the hole for the big man to turn around and dunk the ball and stuff like that. That's not the league nowadays. And so Steph was able to come in and he changed the league. He changed the game, bro. Like it's no longer 24 seconds on the clock. The ball is out in 5.
That doesn't necessarily mean that
you're not answering the question.
Yeah.
What's the question? I'm sorry. You gotta speak up when you talk to me. You field artillery. Once I'm field artillery infantry, you gotta speak up, bro. Like, what was the question? I'm gonna tell you. This is my top 5. I got Magic first because Magic play all 5 positions, and then I have decoy, and then I have Steph 2. I got Zeke, and I want to put Stockton, but he hasn't won enough. I don't know, man. I never liked the point.
I will take that. Take that.
He hasn't won enough. Stockton hasn't won enough. Jason Kidd hasn't won enough. This kid got 4 rings, bro. And he never had to change teams to get it. He got it all in one place. He never had to change teams to get his rings, bro.
Nobody is trying to say that Steph is now an all-time great player.
He's the alpha.
We're talking about where he ranks on the point guard list.
He already answered it.
I did. So he did. Magic number one, bro.
He said all that just to say Magic number one. Man.
Bro, I never said that Steph was number one, yo. I never said that. I don't know where y'all got that shit.
Okay, man. You
rolling. You play with HIV, bro. Like you play with HIV, nigga. You play with HIV, you the man, bro. Like real talk. I can't take that away from nobody.
Ooh, I don't know how to take that one, bro.
On an international field, man, no. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Transformer, go ahead, man. What you got on Steph's point guard rank?
I hear everything that G's saying, right? But to me, like what I told you earlier, Bruce, I think we're in a modern day to where the point guard is no longer the point guard that we know of, right? From you, when you're thinking point guard, you're thinking that guy who plays run through. He's calling a play from half court. He's making sure everybody gets to their reads, gets to their spots. He's facilitating, right? That's not Steph. Steph is more. You see Steph running soccer miles on a basketball court and taking and putting up shots. That's what you see more of Steph Curry do. To me, that's not a point guard. You see Draymond Green. If you look, Draymond Green gets the ball at the top of the key, and you just see folks running backdoor screens, backdoor cuts, and Dre is kicking into the open shooter. That's more of the facilitator role, more of a definition of a point guard. All the points of attack are coming through me. All right. I'm setting this guy up in this corner. Meanwhile, okay, Steph, you run the backdoor screen. We're going to make sure the screen, you come off to the baseline, you cut baseline. Clay, come over here, run around and take this backdoor cut, and you're coming over here. Draymond Green is moving that ball. You see more of that. Steph's assists, you see it more off a dime where I'm running up court, full pass, and he's going to dish it off, and he's making the assist. That's different, bro. I don't see how the term point guard is getting more construed. When you want to talk point guard, Magic is the pinnacle of that. I'm the guy. I'm running all the plays. The plays come through me. Like you said the other day, I believe Vlade Divac came onto the Olympic team, got the rebound and ran up the court.
Got the Lakers,
and dished the ball. And Magic was like, "Bro, no, that's my job.
My job.
I'm the point guard. I'm bringing the ball up the court. I'll call the play. You get in your spots when you need to get in your spots." That's me. That's the definition of a point guard. Today, what Steph is doing today, I call that the modern day point guard. Yes, you're at the one spot, but you're not a point guard. You're just a guard. You know what I mean? I think we're at the point we got to take point out of it. I think Chris Paul probably the last one we're gonna see.
I think you're right.
Be a real point guard. Now we're just you're just like your De'Aaron Foxes.
Davidson. He played point his whole career. I think what you're saying is he's one of the best shooters on the floor, and naturally you want that person to have the ball when it's time to put the ball in the hoop. You want him to have the ball in your hand because he's the most lethalest player on the court.
But I say that he's converted to more of a shooting guard versus a point guard.
But there's no playing the one, but he's not those positions, bro. Like those positions.
But that's why I said it's modern day. He's just a guard.
We got 7-footers shooting threes right now, and so the game has changed, but a lot of people hasn't. They haven't changed with the game. They believe that a big man is supposed to box out, grab rebounds. Where these 7-footers shooting threes, you've seen them. They will float to the corner to shoot a three quicker than they will grab a rebound.
Embiid will stay at the 3-point line all day. If you ask
him. And just so happens we got a 6'2" guard, that can shoot better than all of them, and so that you got to respect that, man. Like it's the days of the traditional point guard is almost over, bro. Like it's almost.
I think it is. It's gonna die with Chris Paul.
It's almost over, bro.
So all that is fine, but that still doesn't put Steph ahead of a lot of these guys, right? So I hear what Transformer's saying, I hear what G's saying, but the fact is, when we talking about point guards and where Steph Curry ranks as a point guard. So the fact is this: first of all, I think the only thing that can really push Steph ahead of a lot of the guys I'm about to name is the winning. The 4-time champion, that's a real thing. Like that's tough. But in terms of like and 2-time MVP, in terms of actual point guard play, that right there, as a player at the point guard position, that right there is where I put a lot of dudes ahead of him, right? So obviously we know. I think we're all in agreement. Magic Johnson's the greatest point guard of all time, hands down. I don't think there's any question there.
That's because he had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at the same time, bro.
Stop.
He had the all-time score, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's be real, yo.
Who did Steph Curry have?
Let's be real. Who did he
Hold
have?
on.
He
had the
have
second
Kareem
greatest shooter of all time.
He
had one of the greatest scorers ever.
Hold on.
Magic couldn't shoot the ball on the side of the bun, man. Like, be for real.
Hold on. Let me back you up right now, right?
Yeah. Let's do this.
So Magic Johnson went to he went to LA from Milwaukee in 1974, correct? So 74, and Magic Johnson arrives in November of 1979, correct?
Yeah.
So Kareem had 5 years in Los Angeles without Magic, correct?
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead and tell me what Kareem did prior to Magic's arrival. Because
what
you're saying is
the only thing that I'm saying is that doesn't matter.
You just finished.
Bruce, it doesn't matter.
It ain't who
At
cares.
the end
You
of
just
the day,
me, Magic had Kareem. No, the opposite is Kareem had Magic. Kareem did not even get out of the West. Kareem didn't even get out of the West until Magic got there.
I'm not debating that. Shorty, like I'm not debating that didn't happen.
So then how you say, Magic had Kareem? No.
Kareem Curry had Durant.
Hold on,
bro. Curry had Clay.
No, not that long. So you telling me that because Magic Johnson magically passed him the ball, he scored all these points?
Magically.
No. What you saying, bro? Is that what you saying?
What I'm saying, you just sat here and said,
because it's 2 out of 4.
That Magic had Kareem. You just said that.
Yes, they had a hell of a team, bro. Let's
of course they had a hell of a team. But what I'm trying to say is that team wasn't moving like that till Magic got there. Kareem couldn't even get out of the West until Magic arrived. That means Magic is the linchpin, not the converse, right?
I never said he wasn't the number one. But what I'm saying is, without Kareem, there's no Magic. That's what I'm telling you, bro.
But that's not the case.
Why can you say that? How can you not say that?
What do you mean? Magic was number 2 in MVP voting behind Michael Jordan in 1991. Kareem was long gone.
Okay, all right. Kareem
Magic went to the finals in 1989 without Kareem, right?
He was already established. Magic was already established.
I think it's fair to say any great could be great because of who they got. Maybe we can't just blame that because he got Kareem.
So let me understand this. I really don't get what you're arguing about, because you already said earlier that you have Magic as the greatest point guard of all time.
No. The only thing that I'm saying is that as a
point
guard, right? We talking about the point guard position.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Because you guys brought in KD. You guys brought in, and remember, Steph passed the ball to KD when he nailed that motherfucking 3 to put them down, put them away, the Cavs away. He nailed it. Was it the Cavs? I think it was the Cavs. But anyway, I say all this to say, bro, like when it came to Magic doing the things that he did, he had a supporting cast. He wasn't passing the ball to crumbs, bro. He wasn't passing the ball to crumbs. And it just so happened on a team, on Golden State team, when it came down to it, the alpha, right? You say Magic was the alpha. I believe that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the alpha, and that he went up against the bigs. He went up against bigs. This guy was a generational talent in Magic.
Yes.
He was 6'9", bro, playing against little ass guards. He can play 1 through 5, bro. Generational talent. I say Steph. I still get Steph. I put Steph in second place only because he was only 6'2", bro, and he did.
All right, so that's
like
so
the
that's
David
fine.
to the Goliath, yo.
We got Magic at number 1, but I'm gonna tell you who number 2 is, because you got it wrong. Ooh. Number 2 is Isaiah Thomas. Number 2 is Zeke. I'm gonna tell you how. When he retired, what was he, number 3 all time in assists when he retired?
How many years did he play in the league?
He could score the basketball. He came in, I want to say 1981 and retired in 1992. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to pull the stats.
I thought he was in 13 years.
It's either 12 or 13.
12 or
I think
13.
That's fine. I think that final year he had.
How many rings he got? 2 rings.
Yeah, he got 2 rings.
He was a true point guard, but he averaged 20 points a game.
Right.
He averaged a little over 20, and
9.5 assists. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's crazy.
Yeah, but if you break it down to like the last 2 minutes of the game, yo, he really, he did his thing. He had like something like 50
one of those guys.
Yeah, bro. Like the last 2 minutes, it means a lot, bro. Like the last 2 minutes is everything. You know what I mean? If you're a leader, the last 2 minutes, everything. We can pass stats. What you call it?
That's cool.
Calories.
That's cool, but you could. That's cool, but that doesn't mean you get to do nothing like until the end of the game. Like what you say, you get to do nothing. You show up at the end of the game, it's all gravy. You know what I'm saying? So
No. The only
Let's
thing
see
that
how
I
many.
said, man, like if you look at Isaiah, 13 years, and you look at Steph Curry, 13
13
years,
years.
and he still got
Mhm.
like a long time ahead of him to write his legacy. Yo, he gonna supersede all of them.
Well, but you can't look at that though, man. You can't look at it that way because the game is so less physical now. All these dudes are lasting way longer, so we can't like longevity to me in the modern game doesn't mean nearly as much as it would have. But here's what you're forgetting, right? And this is where Isaiah Thomas bypasses Steph. Way better defender, better passer, and way better defender. You got Steph this high, but he only plays one side of the ball. He does
Listen,
not
bro.
defend, bro. And
You have to
that's the
hide
big
him.
problem. That's where you lose, okay? Because
It's a different game, bro. Like
after
you can't be mad at Steph because the rules changed, bro. Like you can't hold
Man, at
him
least
accountable.
play
You
I'm
defense.
not
can't you
right,
can't you can't hold him accountable. He check these guards, man. But at the same time, bro,
then
like
then
you
you
still
can't put him
gotta check.
ahead of
Look,
them
this
other
is an
dudes then.
offensive game. We talked about this on the show multiple times, bro.
Yeah,
The
but then you
league
can't put him
totally went to an offensive
but then you
game,
so
bro.
that's fine, but then you can't put him ahead of other dudes. And that brings me to number
I'm
3,
not gonna
John
give. I'm
Stockton.
not gonna. I'm not gonna give them no bone because you said they played defense when
I'm
Joe
not just
Dumars
saying
was
it.
the best defender on their team. Come
I'm
on,
not
bro.
just saying it. Them dudes was come on, man.
Dumars was the best defender on their team, and he got that work. Come on, bro. You know that.
No. Dumars was the best man on
Yeah,
defender on the team, but Isaiah Thomas was also a very good defender at the one
he
spot.
can't get no
You know
points
that,
out
and I
on him,
know that.
bro. He can't. And
What?
Draymond was the best defender on their team, bro. We can
Oh man,
argue.
come
We
on,
can
man.
argue the
We not
same thing.
even.
I'm just talking
Nah,
about
nah, nah,
accolades
nah,
here,
nah.
yo. I'm just talking about accolades. The difference between
But this is
Isaiah.
not just accolades, though. This is not just okay. Somebody voted him something like we actually watched Zeke get in the crouch and really play D. Though we know
He
that.
didn't do enough to change the game in my eyes, bro. He didn't
What
do
were you
enough.
watching?
I watched the game. He didn't
Man,
do
you
enough
sound
to
like one
change
of
the
these young
game,
cats
bro.
right
He
now, man.
didn't do enough to change the game, bro. Like, think about it.
All
When
right,
we talk about Steph,
No,
we
he
talking
gotta
about
change the
somebody
game.
that
but
changed the game, bro. At his position, he
but
changed
that
the
doesn't.
game, yo.
But
He
that
was a
doesn't
true
because.
point guard, but you can pick them out of the lineup anywhere in the 90s. It was a
But
bunch
listen,
of them.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he wasn't
He
that
wasn't different
he
from
wasn't that
most
he
of the
isn't
point
an
guards in the
elite all
90s,
time
bro.
shooter. But look, if you magically transported Mark Price to the game today, Mark Price would be an animal out here killing because he is 50, 40, 90, and he defended. He would kill today. You can't touch him and all. What? So you can't really oh that's every point. Nah. I don't know what you're looking at, but that's cool. Let me give you my number 3. And Steph Curry is he's still not up yet. Number 3 is John Stockton. We know the assist numbers, the steal numbers. He damn near never missed a game. The
And he
dude is
never
just
fucking won.
now.
He
Oh,
never won.
okay, true indeed.
Sadly, a fact.
He
Sadly,
never
if I
won.
agree
No,
with you on
But
that one.
he's at
that's
number
a fact too.
3
But
with
here
no
goes the
chips,
problem.
bro. Come
Here goes
on,
the
dog.
problem. How many dudes
He ran
never won
against
because they
Jordan.
ran into Michael Jordan though? How many dudes?
Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, Clyde Drexler.
You could probably make an argument for
Come on.
Karl Malone as what maybe number 2 power forward ever, but he never won, right?
You can
So
make that.
so
You can
you
make
can
that
you can
argument.
go ahead and get out of here
You can
with
say
that,
Charles number 3.
right? And he never won. Why?
He
Because
never
dudes was
won.
running into Michael Jordan,
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, bro.
the
In a
beast
lot
slayer.
of people top 5s, there's LeBron James, right? And this kid won against LeBron James at 6'2", bro. He beat him. How is he not in your top 5 point guards, bro? That
Hold on, I'm
bothers
getting
me.
to it. I'm getting
That
to it
bothers me, bro. Like
because I,
that
I can't
bothers
I
me.
can't I can't imagine
You
that
put
you're gonna
somebody
say
who never won a chip,
he's a better
that never
point guard
beat
than
Mike,
John
bro. He
Stockton.
never beat Mike. He never beat Mike. But
Yeah,
he's on.
a lot of dudes never beat Mike, but that's cool. Number 4, Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd,
No
better
J,
point guard.
no J Kid, not the
First of
dude with
all,
no jumper, bro. Come on, oh
nah,
my god,
he
He
developed
developed
it
it
at
at
the
the
end
end
of
of the
his
year.
career.
Yeah,
He
he
developed it at the
developed
end
it.
of his
He
career.
developed it.
So
a
Jason
mid
Kidd,
range.
better
He just
better
got a mid
rebounder.
range at the end of his career, bro. We watched the same damn TV, bro. No J Kid, yo, that's his name. No J.
Thank you,
Kid.
Steve. Who beat Bron?
You said who
So
beat him?
let's see. The last what
Steph.
was so Jason Kidd from 2007 to 2013 when he retired shot 38% from 3.
That's
So you
pretty
can
good.
stop the fake narrative. Moving
That's
along.
pretty good.
He had 40. How many shots did he take though? He's not a true shooter. So he didn't take.
I'm not saying he's a true shooter, but
that many shots, bro.
Don't start moving the goalposts now.
I'm not moving the goalposts.
You just finished telling me he knows.
Everybody ain't jacking up 10 threes a game, bro.
Don't even try that.
Don't 35%. What? How many shots he took? 10 in the season. He took 10 a season. He made 3. Is that what you said?
Here you go.
No, you can't do that,
G. Exactly. You just
can't do that.
He didn't take enough shots.
There's a difference between not being a shooter and not knowing how to shoot. And what I said was he
played in the era where they wasn't shooting like that.
Facts. All right, but anyway, Jason Kidd, better defender, better rebounder, better passer. He wasn't a better shooter or scorer. I got you. But he was definitely a better passer, better rebounder, better defender. So again, this gets back to Steph is missing one side of the ball. And at the point guard position, running the floor, running an offense, he's not better than Jason Kidd. His quarter
performance was way better than Jason Kidd.
Yo, son, there's 3 other quarters. I'm not mad at the fourth quarter, but there's 3 other quarters.
His win percentage is higher than Jason Kidd.
Oh my goodness!
Look it up, bro. Like he not winning enough.
Okay, hold on. Okay, check this.
He got one chip, and he only got it with the
all right.
dude named Dirk.
Dirk.
Okay,
that's cool. But check
that's it. And that was a Dirk. Dirk did everything, bro. He did everything with a bad thumb. He beat LeBron with a bad thumb.
Listen, I love Steph, right? I think Steph is amazing, right? But when Steph didn't have his teams loaded up, right? He wasn't even making the playoffs. When he didn't have his teams loaded up, he wasn't even making the playoffs. Now, am I right, Transformer?
He is not wrong.
There you go. So now, wait, hold on.
The only person who's loading his teams.
So go ahead and tell me when Jason Kidd took those Nets teams to back-to-back finals. Steph Curry couldn't have done that, bro. He couldn't have done that. And that's no disrespect to Steph Curry, but he couldn't have. So let's also
goes back to my argument that he's not a better player than LeBron. But go ahead, because LeBron could have.
Okay, all right. So and finally, my number 5, and then we can start talking Steph Curry.
Number 5?
My number 5 point guard.
Okay, yeah, you at 4. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
My number 5 point guard is Gary Payton, the glove. He could score, he could assist, and he was a dominant defender. He's the best two-way point guard of all time. There's no question about that. He's the best two-way point guard ever. So how can you put Steph Curry, who only plays one side of the ball, ahead of him? I don't understand that. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He was a hat, really. He was a hat.
Oh my God, yo, son, you sound like these young cats, man. You gotta chill, bro.
Telling me I sound like
you too old to be talking.
You gotta move past the 90s, bro. It's a different era, bro.
It's not about the 90s, bro.
It's different now, yo. The ball bounces differently, yo.
I do agree with G on that, man. Honestly, you can't. I don't like this argument. I told you from the beginning, Bruce. I don't like this argument. It's not what we think of a point guard. You know what I mean? He's playing the point guard position. So I think, honestly, you can only compare him from 2001. You can only compare him to players from 2001.
First guard.
You know what I mean?
Davis was a shoot first guard.
But right? You know what, though? At Tim Hardaway's prime, he was averaging 20 and 10, though, when he was with Golden State. And he's another one who didn't defend. So it's like, you know. But Tim Hardaway could pass. He was passing the rock, though. He was playing the point guard position, even though he was scoring.
I don't even think Steph can spell defense. I don't think.
I don't think so.
I get that. I understand everything y'all saying about the defensive part. But the era that he's dominating in right now, right? He's dominating in an era where they don't play defense.
He is dominating.
He's dominating in an era that they don't play defense. And you can't get mad at him for doing that, bro. Like he's seen people.
No, but what I'm saying is,
I'm not mad at him at all.
He didn't deep.
No, I'm not. I'm not mad at I'm not mad at it. The problem is that when you start comparing, talking about him and the all-time rankings, now you have to start looking at everything. And so if he's missing one whole side of the ball, that's a problem for me. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, I think he played defense just as well as anybody else in the NBA today. I'm not saying he couldn't knock to motherfuckers. I ain't saying he ain't using his 4 fouls every game. I mean, he is concentrating on his 5 of his 6 fouls every game.
You know, point guards do get first team, second team, and third team defensive teams, right? Steph ain't nowhere near them joints.
Yeah, nowhere near.
No. He's an offensive specialist. He's an offensive specialist. He the guy you pick when you want to win. He not the guy
when you want to win.
Yeah,
Drew Holiday. You pick Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
I want Drew Holiday.
He gonna fry the shit out of Drew Holiday.
So,
You know it, bro. Come on,
doubt, but Drew,
he gonna cook the shit out of Drew, yo. He gonna
Drew
cook
give you 16 to 20, but he'll also lock you up though.
He gonna cook the shit out. We talking about Steph, and everybody know ain't nothing you can fucking do with Steph right now.
But the thing is, man, we seen Steph in vulnerable spots when it came to the playoffs, when it came to a tough defender.
It was probably double teams. I promise you, it was double team. I promise you, it was a whole scheme dedicated to stop Steph.
So here's my question, though, and this is specifically looking towards the Jason Kidd piece. Jason Kidd did not have great teams, but because he was such a great all-around player, he took them back-to-back years to the finals, right? And again, how do you explain that versus what do you
How many chips he got?
He don't have any chip. No, he got one chip.
He got one. He got one.
He's not in the conversation, bro.
He got swept too.
So you that guy.
Hey, I'm that guy, yo. He can't be because he a point guard. He a ball dominant point guard. He didn't get it done.
But what I'm saying is this, G. What I'm saying is if you're saying Steph is better, and that's fine that you think that, how is it that when Steph didn't have his teams the way he wanted them, right? He couldn't even get his teams to the playoffs when guys were hurt and all that. That's what I'm talking about.
Never really changed, bro. Like, you know it. The core of the team has always been the Splash Brothers, and then they add on bigs, bro. Like, they add on 1 and 2. And the only reason why they allowed KD to play was because LeBron was stacking his fucking team. That was it.
But what I'm talking about,
jump teams to beat LeBron, bro. He always stayed home. Well, we seen this man go from one team to the next, over and over and over, just jumping the teams and building super teams. Just so now he ain't with the Lakers. When he started, he was with the Cavs. Now he with the Lakers.
G, you not
what you saying?
You're not hearing me, bro. You're not hearing me. What I'm saying is, what I'm asking you is, when Steph wasn't in ideal position, how come he couldn't even get his team to the playoffs? That's what I'm asking you. And again, I love Steph. I'm a Steph fan.
We seen this time and time again, yo. He's a 6'1" guard. He's not a generational talent, bro. He's not 6'9", 280. He's not 6'9", 2.
Jason Kidd was a 6'3" guard.
Bro. He's 6'2" point guard, bro. To shoot the three. Who gonna rebound? You still need these key pieces to do the things that they need to do. He is an exceptional player, bro.
Steve, come on.
Did I say he wasn't? Did I say he wasn't?
I'm not saying you didn't say that, but you acting like we get so used to these players coming in, and you see a 6'9" player who is a generational talent. He bigger than that, bigger and stronger than everybody on the goddamn basketball court. Be able to bully his way into positions. Like, if he was in the East, we wouldn't even be having this conversation if Steph was in the East, because it's so light over there. He would trash every guard in the East right now.
Right now?
He in the West, bro. He started in the West. The West is way thicker when it comes to point guard play. When it comes to guard play, it's way thicker. That's
wait.
Take the light way out, bro.
I agree with you.
It's getting a little less now, but
let me push back real quick on he would trash every guard in the East. Jalen Brunson would bring that work to him.
Man, you tripping, bro.
Okay, Drew Holiday will make that boy work.
You just came alive, yo. He just came alive like 2 years.
You just finished agreeing that Steph don't play D. We not talking about lifetime achievement. You just said he'd trash every guard in the East, and we know he doesn't defend. So how are you going to deal with Jalen Brunson?
You talking about the mid-range turnaround?
Oh my God, how's he going to deal with him?
Defend.
He still got to check him. Shorty, they go point to point. It ain't no big deal. I guarantee you, Jalen Brunson is not going to be able to check Steph. Yo. Yeah, Jalen. I'm not saying that guards in this league don't get off, yo. Like, I'm not saying they don't do their thing. I'm not saying that. Everybody. The only thing that I'm saying is when it comes down to these clutch moments, yo. Like, you want Steph to have the ball before you want Jalen Brunson to have the ball. You can't tell me you wouldn't.
Hold on. Sam Kitola.
My yellow flag.
Sam Kitola. I hope I'm saying your name properly. Forgive me if I'm not. You joking, right? This is you being funny. I want to make sure.
About to be Sam K. Troller, because it sounds like a troll.
Next slide. Next slide. Like I was saying, bro. Anyway, like I was saying, bro. Like, nah, real talk, bro. Like Jalen Brunson, you're telling me Jalen Brunson is going to be able to defend Steph. That's what you're telling me. The little fat boy going to be able to defend Steph. That's what you saying?
First of all, you're not fat. But no, that's not what I'm saying. But so you're telling me that Steph could defend him? Because you said Steph would trash every guard in the East. So you telling me he could?
Steph will trash every guard in the East, but he can also get trashed on.
Everybody.
I think that's what we're trying to say. Can we agree on that?
Okay.
He might have 30, but Steph gonna have 50, bro. Like that's all I'm saying. If he had 30, Steph gonna have 50, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, apparently
he's only ever done it once.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah, that's all
cool.
So
I'm gonna just leave it here before we open up these phone
he ain't winning enough to be in the conversation.
We'll give him that work though.
I got Steph at highest as the 6th best point guard of all time, providing he's actually a point guard. At highest, 6th best point guard of all time.
Subjective.
Now, the only thing, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. The only thing I will say is that the winning is gonna, if that's the case, the winning is gonna boost him up over a lot of dudes. So I'll give you that. The winning is real.
They got the most wins in a season of all time, right?
Yeah, regular season. Yep.
And he the alpha on that team.
73-9.
Ain't no other alphas on this team.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is this.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me, that's his team, bro.
Man, I think the alpha's the dude that's knocking folks out in practice, bro.
Facts.
You talking about Draymond?
Facts.
That's the alpha.
That
is custodial worker, bro.
Folks out here just punching folks in practice.
He's a custodial worker, bro. Everybody know
bro.
that.
But you said alpha.
All right, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and after this spirited discussion, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the phone lines 904-219-8264. 904-219-8264. Go ahead, call in, give us your thoughts on Steph Curry, and first, if he's a point guard, and second, where he should rank all time on the point guard list. Best point guard.
I'll answer your first question. No, he's not. But today he is. Okay.
All right. For the sake of this argument, I guess.
For the sake of this argument, he is.
Yeah.
What we saying? I'm sorry. I'm confused. What we saying?
No, we were saying.
He grabbed the mic. Yo, G, grab the mic.
I don't, man. Yeah. You need to
put
that
$30
in front of
for this goddamn mic, bro. This
put it in front of you, man. Damn.
Keep sliding. I keep throwing that motherfucker. But
okay. I'm about to say, we got real.
I want to make sure y'all can hear me, bro. I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. That's all.
I don't know, man. We might not need to hear you today, man. You talking some wild stuff, man.
Nah, you talking wild shit. Talking about Jason Kidd over stuff. That's crazy.
As a point guard, not as a player.
Not as a player. Okay, not as a player.
Yeah,
players, bro.
G got no respect for the other side of the ball, but that's all good. But anyway,
when you talking about somebody who changed the game, bro, like you just
I respect that. I respect the game changing, bro. But all right, but
Jason Kidd never changed the game, bro. He did.
All right, but let's go ahead and 904-219-8264. Go ahead, give us a call. We want to hear your thoughts on Steph Curry and where he ranks on the all-time point guard list.
Hey, yo, guys, let me interject.
That joint up there. There we go.
Oh, definitely. I see him. It's all
Let
good.
me interject real quick, guys. We got 19 people live in the chat right now, man. If y'all can go hit that like button, man. If you're on Facebook or any other platform watching this right now, go to YouTube. Please go to YouTube. All right. Hit the like button there. That's what's definitely going to push our content even further, guys. We appreciate it. It definitely goes a long way. It helps us get our content out to other viewers and stuff that are watching. So, guys, you love us. You like what you're seeing. Even if you don't like it, if you spent this time watching this video up to this point, you like it enough to hit a like and share that thing.
Right.
So, guys, man, we greatly appreciate it. So definitely do that for us, please. Ooh, earthquake. Man, y'all saw that earthquake live on Malika Andrews?
Nah.
Bro, she was live, bro. She took that joint like a G. She over here making sure everybody else all right. You good? You good? I'm making sure everybody good in the studio. Yeah, we're good. We're good. And we're gonna keep, bro. When I say you see it, bro, she had an earthquake like a G. The whole thing was shaking, dog.
She's from the Bay, that's why. Yo, I think this dude is for real.
The most difficult basketball skills is dribbling and shooting. Plus, Steph is the only player who scores 15 points in 2 minutes. Have you ever seen Tracy McGrady?
Thank you.
We're not talking about Tracy McGrady today.
Have you ever seen Reggie Miller?
That's right now.
Reggie Miller?
Melo scored 37 points in 14 minutes. Nino, what's good, brother? What you got, man?
What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. How you?
Rich, yeah.
I was debating close today. They almost got. Hey, G almost got me. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm gonna stick with Steph at number 3.
Okay.
No,
I got him 3.
3 or 4 behind me. Magic number 2 point guard all time.
Whoa, so who's number one?
We ain't got to talk
He said
about
behind Magic.
We ain't got to talk about number one.
Wait. No. Who's your number one point guard all time?
LeBron James. That's
Hey, log him off. Log him off.
Is he?
Something wrong with his
Nino,
phone.
go.
The Chinese
Nino.
got him, bro.
Is he?
Nino, stop
You
it,
said
bro.
Nino got hacked.
See, this is my problem, man. Nino, this is what makes my job harder. This is what makes my job harder. We can't be making unnecessary comments about LeBron James. LeBron James is not a point guard, G. He's a point forward.
Hold on.
He's not the designated point guard.
He played point guard 1 year.
Forward. LeBron brings the ball down the court every time, set the players up in the position and get players the right shot. When he throw the ball in the post, LeBron throw it in the post. LeBron been
basketball, bro. It's a new basketball.
Nah, he I get what you're saying, Nino, but he's a point forward, not a point guard.
Forward,
he's
not a point guard.
Yeah,
LeBron is the guard. He's not the one.
I put Magic back in one. Then I put Magic back.
Okay.
If we going by position,
yeah.
Put Magic in one, Steph at 2. I'll give it to Steph just based on you have to stick him as soon as he cross half court. You gotta stick. You gotta know where he at.
But sticking is crazy. But go ahead.
I don't know if Steph really. I don't know if Steph really organized the offense.
He doesn't. That's Draymond.
Draymond kind of orchestrates the offense.
Correct.
Steph Curry like a 2 guard because he run around screens and run around the court all day.
Yo, you got one of the most pure shooters in Steph Curry, man. Like the offense is going to
be
number 2.
That doesn't. Thank you. That doesn't make him a point guard. G, that's what we're trying to say, bro.
You're telling me what a point guard is.
So wait. Let me ask you,
bro.
Is Allen Iverson a point guard?
You telling me what a point guard is?
Is Allen Iverson a point guard?
When the last time you seen a point guard?
Is Allen Iverson a point guard?
When the last time you seen a real point guard?
Is Allen Iverson a point guard?
Chris Paul.
He's a shooting guard.
He's still in the league.
Oh, say that again, G? Say that again?
No. So y'all both talking at the same time.
My bad. Go ahead, Bruce.
The question was, is Allen Iverson a point guard? And I said, no, he's labeled as a 2 guard.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
That's it.
But that's because he wanted to be labeled as a 2 guard. You don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to do that anymore. He didn't bring the ball down. Snow brought the ball down.
Snow,
yeah.
Right,
yeah.
just like
Steph
Draymond
brings the ball down the court, man. Look, man, you got to watch these things, man. Like, there is some plays where you'll see Draymond bring the ball down, but the ball dominant, the ball.
But you see Dre calling the play too.
Thank you.
That's the part that I'm getting to.
Yes.
Dre is calling the play before he gets to half court.
Correct.
Steph doesn't call the plays.
Y'all tripping, man. Y'all need to go back and watch the tape. Steph called the plays. He called the plays.
I watched it as much as I can, bro.
Look at it again, bro. I'm telling you, Steph called. We do see Draymond with handoffs. We do see him with handoffs all the time. My bad, Nino. I know this your time, bro. I'm sorry, Nino. My bad, Nino, bro. My bad. But these guys trying to tell me, that Steph's not a point guard, yo. Like that's crazy work. That's crazy.
If Allen Iverson not a point guard, Steph's not a point
in the last 2 minutes of each game, bro. Like.
So is the consistency number one for Magic? Is everybody going number one Magic or G taking Steph over Magic?
No, we all going Magic is number one. Yo, Nick is a fool.
HIV, man.
We got to get Nick live on here, man.
Full-blown age around the point, man. That's crazy.
It's tough, man.
It's definitely tough, man.
I feel like Steph can't. I ain't gonna say he can't. I feel like he don't. Like we say, come down and get another good shot for somebody else. And all
he doesn't create.
You go here, you go there.
Correct.
I don't feel like he do that.
I'm not gonna say he doesn't create because he does get people open because of who he is. But it's not like that's the game plan.
You got
it's his gravity as a shooter.
Yeah, that's not the game plan. He's not the one being like, "Hey, come here, swing." He's not calling the plays. That's Dre. Dre's doing the orchestrating.
Hey, y'all, we got a comedian in the chat.
Guards are far better than Magic Johnson. Hey, Sam K. Troller, you got to put an R in front of that O. You're a troller. Troller.
Yeah, because that right. Yeah, we got a comedian in the chat, y'all. All right.
They got a super chat to get on. They got a super chat to get up there, bro. You can't just be spewing bullshit. You got a super chat. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's a good question, B. Kyrie is
Shooting
more
guard.
of a 2.
Yeah,
He's more of
shooting
a
guard.
2. But that's a good question, though.
He's not facilitating Luka is when he was in Cleveland.
Correct.
LeBron was.
Y'all talking about foundation basketball. Nowadays, is whoever can put the ball in the goddamn hoop, bro.
But that's why I gave you some kudos, G. Listen to what I said. I gave you something.
That's foundation basketball. That's before
the day of modern day
industry, man. Now everybody want to see. They want to see people scoring. They want to see scores.
Listen, all that is fine, but you don't get to say Allen Iverson's a shooting guard, but Steph is not.
He identified as a shooting guard, bro. He had 6'3" Eric Snow as his point guard.
He was labeled.
Yeah, and that was only because he was
labeled because he had to guard Kobe.
Like he was a better scorer than Eric Snow.
And Steph is a better scorer than Draymond Green. What are we saying? It's the same thing, but you want to say Steph is a point guard, though.
3 or the 4, yo. Draymond played the 4, the 5, and the 3.
Yeah, he's a point forward.
But he was the point forward.
All right, so was Scottie Pippen, yo. Like, but are we saying that? Huh?
Yes, Scottie was a point forward. Yes, that's correct.
That's a hybrid position in itself.
So what are you saying?
What I'm trying to is that Steph Curry, that Steve Kerr is using him the way he is. He's a pure shooter. He had 2 pure shooters on. Why are you holding him down with trying to facilitate the offense? When it's time, he will bring the ball down and he will score. When it's time to run a play, Draymond will bring the ball down and he will score.
The point guard in you.
No.
You're talking shooting guard because Kobe did that. Is Kobe a point guard?
Thank you.
Kobe did that.
Kobe identified as a 2 guard, bro.
Okay, but what you're saying identifies a shooting guard.
Yeah. You got Clay. Clay is a 2 guard. Clay was the 2 guard.
No. What
Clay was the 2 guard.
Repeat what you said.
Clay is the 2 guard.
No. Repeat
Steph is the point guard.
Before I start talking.
Huh?
What happens?
We not living in the days of the 90s where only one person could fucking dribble, bro. Like, be for real, bro. Like,
we're not talking dribbling.
Yeah, yo, like, come on, bro. Like,
we're talking facilitating. Who's the man in the crowd? Who's the man on the court doing this to the choir? Who's doing this?
The coach. Anybody can run a play, bro. Like y'all saying it like, oh, well, only one person.
But it takes the point guard on the play. The point guard on the court has to run the play.
This is not the 90s, bro. You don't need to be
Again, G, you cannot sit here and tell me Allen Iverson is a shooting guard, but Steph is not.
So you telling me Allen Iverson never ran plays? I
didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You
said he's not a point guard. You told me he's a shooting guard.
I'm just looking for your identification of a point guard. And you said because they ran plays that makes them a point guard. And anybody
you know what a point guard is, bro. You know what a point guard is.
You're getting other guys open, man, and you're making plays for other guys.
Yeah, he averaged.
You're making plays.
Bro. He averaged 6.
And Dre averages 8. So what are we talking about?
Does he really? Is that a fact?
No, he's averaged 8, 7.
I don't think that's
he doesn't now.
I don't think that's a fact, bro.
All right, but listen. All right, so
I got you, G. It's been 7, 8, a couple of years. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and agree to disagree at this time, and then we'll go ahead and we'll move to the next topic. This is the last topic. It's crazy.
There's no way y'all trying to hype up Jason Kidd because only thing he can do is pass the goddamn ball.
What?
Play defense, Jason Kidd.
And rebound and take teams to the finals.
Mm-hmm. Yep, just like Westbrook, Steph. Right? We found out that there's you can pass stats, yo.
Westbrook couldn't do that either. So you trying to say Jason Kidd was padding stats?
Hey, listen, man.
Westbrook trying to say Jason Kidd was padding stats?
I think Westbrook was way better than Jason Kidd, bro.
All right, we done. Let's move to the next topic.
Oh no! Put that comment back up. What did that say?
Wow.
What that comment say? Put that comment back up. No, not that one.
No, that wasn't it.
Identifies the power center.
Everyone knows Dre is Steph's point guard and plays forward on defense.
It's kind of true.
It's not true.
Come on, man. Everybody knows that.
Better center. Nobody sticks Draymond. That's what it is. Nobody is fucking checking. So that's why they win all the time, because whoever's sticking Draymond on the perimeter, they go and try to stop Steph. I'm gonna look up the stat. I'm gonna look up the stat when he get out his car. You gotta check him when he.
Hear me out. I'm gonna look up the stat. But it does say when Draymond Green is not on the court, Stephen Curry has a losing record without Draymond on the floor.
Oh,
He has a losing record when Dre's not on the floor because Dre is the orchestrator.
I don't understand how that makes him a less of a player. Because Draymond,
because you making Draymond seem like he nothing.
That's so subjective.
But when he doesn't have
that's like
Dre,
saying,
the enforcer, the
Jason
alpha,
Kidd,
the facilitator.
That's like me saying Jason Kidd wouldn't have got a ring unless he had the tall dude from the Mavericks. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about? Dirk
Nowitzki.
Yeah, that's it. So that's the same shit, bro. Like, oh yeah, they are a team. They play as a squad. They play as a squad, bro. Like that's
my point. Dirk Nowitzki is Dirk Nowitzki. We're not putting Dirk Nowitzki and Draymond Green in the same conversation. That's
Draymond is definitely a defender, bro. Like
who
else?
Go ahead.
Who are they putting in the game?
Right,
I'm just saying when the offense
let's take this
slows
call,
down.
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's take this call.
Format
Podcast.
Blast in the background, boy.
Bruce, what's happening, fellas?
What's going on? Who's this?
It's Steve from the chat.
Steve, what's good,
Steve
man?
Splendor,
glad
man.
you called in, man. What's popping?
I enjoy you guys, man. You guys do a great thing, but I gotta say something.
What you got?
About this Draymond Green, Steph Curry.
All right.
Draymond Green is 100% the point guard for Golden State. If anybody watches basketball, why do you see Steph Curry running off the ball so much off ball screens when you watch highlights? I mean, it's obvious, and the stats show it. Look at the assist numbers every year that Draymond averages. I think Transformer brought it up. Like when Steph doesn't have Draymond in the lineup, he's got a losing record.
There you go.
And I'll bring this even to the postseason. When he has to guard other point guards, he gets cooked.
Mm-hmm.
And in fourth quarters in the playoffs, Steph's turnovers numbers aren't the best. So
that's true.
They do go crazy in the fourth quarter.
That's true. G loves the fourth quarter, so you know.
I mean, man, look at Toronto when he didn't have KD's coattail. Look at the Cleveland Finals when Kyrie just busted him. I mean, that's why I don't understand.
Kyrie did cook him.
Disrespect, like the defense doesn't matter.
No, it don't matter to G. It don't matter to G.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, everybody that y'all naming, Steph got more rings than him, bro. Like
everybody does.
Everybody y'all naming, he got more rings, and he did it on his own, bro. Like, come on. He had KD play with him. Okay, cool. That was him versus LeBron. He did the whole All-Star thing too.
We're talking about a man who won 2 Finals MVPs that Steph deferred to. Steph is his all-time great. And
he got two Finals MVPs.
He got one.
No, he's talking about KD has 2 Finals MVPs.
Oh, okay, yeah. KD.
Yeah,
KD got 2.
Okay, yeah, cool. But we're talking about a guy that walked into this man's franchise after he got begged to, saved them against Cleveland.
Thank you, Steve.
I mean, KD, you can say, okay, cool, but when KD walked in there, he was immediately the alpha. I keep hearing all this alpha stuff. KD was the alpha.
KD was that guy.
KD was a journeyman, just like
no. And you know what? I'm gonna make this comment right here. I'm gonna back you up, Steve. You
did the same thing, bro. You go to another mad team. You're not the alpha, bro.
Listen,
like, you a journeyman.
Every finals, the back-to-back finals that the Golden State Warriors won against Cleveland. What do they always comment about the most? KD walking up the court,
walking down
big
LeBron
shot in LeBron's face. That's what they talk about.
Yeah, he set the whole fucking season so he could do that. You don't remember he got hurt and he came back right like what was it, like the Western Conference Final or some shit like that. He came back like the Western Conference Finals and played. He missed like 30 games prior to that.
He did miss a lot that second year. I think
a lot of games, bro. He didn't have to
it was Steph who carried him against the Rockets. But then
back-to-back years, we're giving that excuse. Back-to-back years. Back-to-back years, we're giving that excuse. Back-to-back years.
He sat down. He was fresh. Everybody else.
Back-to-back years. That's 1 year. Back-to-back years. He did it back-to-back years.
He was fresh.
He did it back-to-back years.
Hold on.
Back-to-back years.
Let Steve talk. Go ahead, Steve. My bad, man.
Oh, no. Y'all. I'm just saying. I agree. Steph isn't a point guard. He's an all-time great. But that's different. He's so much more in the Allen Iverson category where it's like, I mean, yeah, you could say technically at points they're point guards, but it's like if you watch the game of basketball, no one's going to say Steph's a true point guard.
Thank you.
No one would ever say AI is a true point guard.
Thank you.
They're elite all-time scorers. If the conversation was the top scorers of all time. Like, yeah, you could bring those guys into it, but we're talking about true point guards. Steph is not a true point guard.
Exactly.
How many true point guards are in the league?
I got
like Jason
you.
Kidd, I'm hearing the Jason Kidd disrespect. Like, Jason Kidd is a true point guard. He led those teams as a point guard. Even at like 36 years old with Dallas, man, he was their point guard.
Right.
And he was locking up. I got to bring up. And he was checking LeBron's ass in those finals too at like 36 years old.
He was.
When they won that. So the Jason Kidd disrespect.
Jason Kidd.
You gotta chill, G.
Yeah, G being disrespectful tonight. This is disrespectful G night.
But
all right, Steve, we gonna go ahead, man, and we're gonna get to this next topic, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Hey,
thanks for calling in.
Appreciate you guys. God bless, man.
No doubt. Feel free to call anytime.
Appreciate you, Steve.
All right, Steve. Take it easy, man.